arriving at our destination. Would all vehicle drivers and the passengers please return to their vehicles?
Made it. We're in Helmsdale.
Today is the opening day of River Helmsdale, the first salmon river in the UK to open. A really good day, the river looks great.
Guys come here every year?
Every year, yes.
How long have you been coming?
About 10 years.
What's the attraction for this time of year to come?
Basically, the prestige of fishing the River Helmsdale,
Yeah.
free of charge.
Well, I'm Graham Nichols. I live down in Golspie. Since I finished the proper job, as it were, I just fish and guide and living the dream.
You fish the Helmsdale a lot. How many times have you fished opening day?
Probably every day for the last 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
And what brings you back every year in January to come and fish on the Helmsdale?
It's in my blood. It's fishing.
Yeah.
The odds of catching a fish are against you, but it's just nice to open the door on the season.
The old quote, you're right. Only the best.
Only the best.
I know.
Hi. Hi Colin, how are we doing?
How's it going?
The old previous tackle shop used to make a day of it, but there was nothing for a good few years. Just I think for a lot of them, they're not so fast they need to wet the line for a wee while, but just to come and socialise and catch up, and it's our as we keep saying, it's our new year, it's our Hogmanay, it's our start of the season.
Jim Forsyth. I live in 14 Sutherland Street, Helmsdale, and I was kindly chosen to open the river in 2023. I fish the river a lot, yes. My late mother was originally from Helmsdale, and my granny. And that's what brought us up here in my retirement. And I've been very, very successful salmon fisher since I've came here. And I think myself very, very privileged to fish the River Helmsdale. Absolutely fantastic river, and there's nowhere else like it in Great Britain.
bit of a winter scene at Helmsdale.
It's pretty classic spring conditions actually. I think it's one of the days that people hope for in the spring. Frosty and nice, calm. As long as you've got plenty layers on. We've got the full shebang today. Even mum's woolen mittens. As long as you're pretty wrapped up then it's fine. Cheers. Here's to season 2023. Oh man, that's good. It's cold. We fished a little bit, but most of the time was spent sort of just enjoying the day, meeting people, chatting with people. And it really struck me that you know, people travel up for this. Seeing there was a bunch of guys from Glasgow that come every year, have been coming for years, and everyone I asked, no one had ever caught a fish. In fact, the only person I talked to that had a fish was Andy, the local fisherman who pretty much always seems to get the first fish on the river from by all accounts.
Andy Torrish is the man for the opening day fish.
I'm very humble about it, but a very good fisher and knows his river really well.
I've caught them in the Helmsdale 17 times, first one off the Helmsdale.
17?
17 times. And I've caught them 4 times on the opening day.
Wow.
Yeah, the 11th of January.
Gee whiz.
Breaking the ice. I broke the ice with the old gillies. Pushing the ice down the pool with the old stab off the railway line. Had a dram and behind it. 2 kelts and a springer. Landed it on the ice. Then that was it. We couldn't fish the gilly. We had to go down and celebrate and tell everybody in the river we caught a spring. That's the 11th of January. I mean, over the last few years, that's just happened to be the fella to catch them. And I get the reputation of catching the first springer in the Helmsdale. And it's a bit of luck, it's a bit of know-how, and it's a bit of you've been doing it for years, and that's what I think.
And a bit of loving it as well.
Of course I love doing it. I think that's the biggest thing, because I put a lot more time in to catch a spring than a lot of other fishers do.
Yeah.
And I do, and I enjoy doing it. If you didn't enjoy it, you've been doing cold days, the gales of wind and snow and ice, you think you're off the bloody head. A lot of people think I'm off the bloody head, getting up there in the conditions I do. But at the end of the day, that one take and that one lovely spot of silver lying in the snow or whatever, I forgets about it all then. So that's my spring fishing.
It's been great. I've never ever been over for the opening day, and I've always meant to. And I'm really glad I came. It's just been fantastic. The people are so nice. The atmosphere is great. I love the fact as well that so many people travel up for it and come purely for the atmosphere, you know? I spoke to so many people yesterday, and to be honest, I didn't speak to anybody that had ever caught a fish on opening day apart from one. But they all still come every year. It's really great. It's a testament to the people in the place and to the river. You know, the river's such a lovely river to fish that people want to come and fish it regardless of what they catch. It's quite unique. It's really nice. I'll be back, that's for sure. Next year. I might not even bother bringing a fishing rod. This is for the drums.